Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to your Ultimate XP guide so I can help you guys crack the XP every single season. I like to try and help you guys do this so you can unlock everything as fast as possible and the best way possible. So first off, as always, if you're new around here, tap that subscribe, roughly 80% of you guys watching. But rule number one for you guys is do not buy your tiers unless you are above level 20. So if you're someone like me that likes to buy the Battle Pass level upgrade to take a little bit of a shortcut, I guess, kinda, you guys can do that, but always do it above level 20 because it's better value for money, because that is when the XP caps at 80k per level. Everything below level 20 is actually 70k, 60k, 50k and 40k. So everything above though is 80,000 XP. So do that up to level 100, it's 80, and then it changes. We'll talk about that in a minute as we get through. But yeah, do not buy your Battle Pass tiers unless you're above level 20. It saves money and gets more value out of it. If you do it before, you just lose value. It's still okay to do it before, you're just losing value and you're not actually taking as good shortcut as you would be at 20. Okay, Battle Pass. For those wondering how this works this season, you got 5 stars per level, and in total there are 500 rewards that you can unlock worth of stars. So not 500 rewards, but like 500 stars worth. You can see down here at the bottom. This is actually a total of 100 levels because it's 5 per level. 5 times 100 is 500. So how does this work? Can you actually get to Rick faster than the others? That is the first question I want to answer, because you can see here, claim 89 rewards or reach level 90. Now, I sat here this morning for 2 hours working this out for you guys, and I've solved it. And I've got some sad news, some really sad news to be honest about this. And it's not that I've not solved it incorrectly, it's just hilarious. So in total, there are, you ready for this guys? In total, there are 446 stars up to Rickers. So all these, you'd have to buy all these, obviously unlock all the rewards, which is all these 74 rewards, and there's 446 stars up to this point. So that's how many there are, which actually equals to a total of level 89.2. So that's what level you'd have to be technically to get this. Obviously there is no 0.2, so to buy that extra 2 stars you'd need to be level 90, which funny enough is what you've got to be to unlock this page anyway. So to be honest, do not worry about buying your rewards in the wrong order, guys. Buy them however you want, it really doesn't matter. There is no efficient way of getting there in buying. So that gets that out of the way. I know it's kind of a weird topic, I just wanted to mention it. It's the same for the ones lower down as well. I also calculated it for the Salone section down here. I spent a lot of time calculating this, and again, for Salone, it's 394 rewards points, star points, Battle Pass star points, which, funnily enough, is level 78.8, which is actually above this number here. Well, just below 78.8, but you can technically get it 1 level early, but you know, really, 1 level early, it's really not much. It's just below, but it's 1 level. You know what I mean? It really doesn't make too much of a difference. But Rick, sadly, you have to hit level 90 100% to get to here. Then you can get him, obviously, and you have to buy the whole page. You actually have to buy the whole page for the skins. So you have to complete the whole battle pass. You've got to get level 100 for Rick. Now, I know I've talked about that for a little bit of time. I just wanted to get that point out there. The stars do not matter. You have to complete them. Now, continuing on with the topic of stars, before we move on to the XP numbers, we've got bonus rewards. So these are 100 per page, which is actually a total, if you think about it, 100 divided by 5, that's a total of 20 levels per page. We consider that throughout all these, we've got 20 levels, 40 levels here, so that's all together, 60, 80, 100. So that means this season, most likely, unless they change the star points on these 3 lot pages, you'll be getting to level 200 this season, or level 225 as usual. That was what it was the last 2 seasons previously. They might increase the star points towards the bottom, which I think they might do, maybe even to level 250. Most likely 225 or 200. So that's what we have, a little overview there. Considering that the season is 14 weeks long though, I suspect it will be 250, just to kind of like equate for that, you know, bigger length of time. There will be some other challenges as well, bonus ones to give you more XP. Now, I've gone over all that for you guys. You know, that's that done. That's that out the way. We don't know if Superman's going to be buyable with stars. Is he going to be done by challenges? Now, if he is buyable by stars, this would definitely put it up to that 225. Thinking about it, if this page is worth, say, 15, this page is worth 15, that would put us up to like 230. Maybe this page is worth 10 or something. I don't know 100%. But That's what I'm guessing. I do feel like he'll be challenge based. So if you add them three together, it's around 225, which is perfect. So moving on to the XP numbers. Sorry for taking so long to get into it. I just really wanted to get everyone fully on the same page so you know exactly what's going on. XP numbers. This is where it starts to get a little bit complicated. So you got to make sure you got your brain switched on because it is very complicated, the XP. Now, we've got to go into challenges to explain this for you guys. So blue challenges, let's start off with these because these are ones that confuse people all the time. This season, all the blue challenges are worth 12k XP per challenge, and you will find numerous of these challenges. Unfortunately, there isn't an exact way of seeing the challenges unless you've completed the first stage. But luckily enough, guys, I have a full list of all the challenges available for you guys on screen right now, and I will link this down below if you want to see the full list. It's not really that important and it's not really that major, but it's still pretty cool to have this entire list if you really want it. And to be honest, you want my advice, I would not spend too long completing these blue challenges. They really aren't worth your time. They're very easy to complete, and generally overall, I would not waste your time on these blue challenges. Like I said, I don't think it's worth it personally, but it's up to you. Obviously, you can do these blue challenges though inside of creative. So if you go to this section here, you see where the options are on screen down here. You can do all of these blue challenges in these free modes here. Only the community creation section, you cannot do them in creative itself, and you cannot do them in battle labs. It has to be in these three. Also, you can do them in solo, duo, squads, trios, arena, and team rumble, which has been changed. We'll talk about that as well for XP, as well as Party Royale, which is, unfortunately, you're unable to do anything other than emote. Alright, so there you have that with the blue challenges. Next one I've got for you. This is interesting. So, you're probably wondering the other challenges, what are they doing? Now, before we just get into them, I just want to say how much XP you need this season to hit level 225, because we'll say that's like the target. You'd be looking at around 15.7 million, or exactly 15,721,500 XP. And then if you're looking to aim just for level 100, just to get that max skin, which would just be the Rick with no extra styles or anything, and that would be coming in with 7.6 million XP and 20,000, and that would just be for level 100. And going up to 250, if you want to push all the way up to there, I'll have a big list of all the numbers rolling through on screen right now. You can see obviously up to 250, you're looking at 18 mil XP, so a big jump between them. And the XP does increase every level after 100, and when you do get to level 100, it starts increasing slowly, from starting at 52,000 and going up in 250s every single level. So for example, you start at 50k, then level 101 to 2 is 50k 250, and obviously the next one's 50,500, 50,750, 50,000, 1,000. It just slowly increases in 250 every single level. Now the number isn't too important, it's only just kind of like a rough estimate because no one really tracks the numbers that much in Fortnite. Even Fortnite don't want us to track the numbers, we just luckily know the levels. So how does XP stack up for this? Well, if you're someone that absolutely sweats the blue challenges, in total, if you do all of your blue challenges this season, you're looking at a total of around 5 million XP. It's 5.27 to be exact, which is 5,270,000 if you do every single blue challenge which I showed previously. Now moving on to the next ones we've got for you guys. Remember guys, the target is this season, the target is actually around that 15 mil. So you've already got 5 mil if you do your blues, but no one really does all the blues. Moving on to greens. So from today, as I'm recording this video, the greens give you 17k XP per one. So that's 3 a day. You get 3 of these a day. They do replenish, but unfortunately they don't give you that much XP. I'm not going to account when they replenish, because when you complete these, it gives you another quest, but it's nowhere near as much as that. So I just wouldn't do them. It's only the first ones, the dailies, when you first do it, where it's worth this much. And this itself totals up to a decent number, which is good, because obviously you need that kind of decent amount each day, which is going to be totaling 51,000. Now, if we times that by how many days left are in this season, that actually equals 4.794 million as I'm recording this video, which is roughly around 90 plus days. So you get another 4.79 if you do every single daily, every single day. So add that onto the other one, you're already looking at about 10 mil XP just off blues and greens every day. So you're already halfway there, really. Well, more than halfway there. You only need another 5 mil, and not everyone's going to do the blues. So there's your greens out the way. Now you're probably thinking, Pat, what about your other challenges? You've missed out the main ones, the purples and the legendaries. So every single week we get roughly around 7 purples ish. Not 100%, but it's roughly around there, which is kind of cool, which gives you roughly around, it's exactly 2,940,000 XP if you do all your epics to the end of the season, considering this is 14 weeks, and that's considering that we get 30k ones at 7 times every single week. That's 7 of these purples every single week. We could get more. Last season we did for bonus challenges like the basketball ones and stuff, so I suspect that could be the case. So that's a decent amount of XP there. You got another basically 3 mil XP just doing all your challenges, and these stay. These don't disappear like the gold and the greens, so that's kind of cool. Another thing to note as well with the gold side, you'll get again 14 weeks worth of gold. These actually equate a little bit differently. The first one's 45,000 and the other ones are then 35,000, which is okay, which is going to give you a total of 165,000 XP per week just off the gold ones. Now, considering that actually totals up to 2.3 million over 14 weeks, which is how long the season is. So, you know, between purples and golds, if you do them all, you're looking just above 5 million. So that's pretty good. Pretty good going in my opinion. Just above 5 mil. So you're already over the mark there. Adding all them together, all of them together that I've just talked about, all the greens, all the purples, all the golds, if you do them all from today, that's including, so the greens, if you do all the greens today, all the golds today, you're totaling around 15.3 million XP. To be exact, it's 15,304,000. That's your exact figure right there. Now, considering this is not including any game XP, we haven't talked about that at all. We haven't talked about Supercharge either. So let's talk about game XP. So moving on to the XP side, Team Rumble itself gave me 4,600 XP exactly for just playing one game, and the games were a lot shorter now. It's been roughly, the game was about 10 minutes long, and if players leave, it's even less. So it's pretty good, that 4 million. 4 million? 4,000. It's all the millions, guys, to get into my head. But yeah, 4,000, it's not much, but like put that in with challenges and stuff, it soon adds up throughout the whole season. That's the same with solo and that. You're roughly getting about 2 to 4 to 6,000 depending on what placement you get. Around 4,000 every game is an average one for about a 10-minute play, maybe a little bit less depending on how early you get knocked out, and even more if you place well and get a lot of eliminations. So you're getting a bunch of XP from playing. I'm not going to calculate your average playing XP. I can't really do that. I'm not you. I'm only me. For me, I'd say about 4.6k, but it depends on your play style. So yeah, we also have POIs. Here you can see on my map now, these POIs that aren't discovered, these will also give you discovery XP, which is pretty cool if you've not been to them yet. XP coins could also make a return as well, still not confirmed. They haven't been in a while, but they could make a return. Secret challenges are also over the map, which sometimes get added in as well. For example, we had a few of them towards the end of last season. Even teaser challenges, they give you XP at the end of the season to push you through to that battle pass. Fortnite really want you to complete the battle pass. They're not trying to make it too hard. They do make it difficult to do the bonus rewards though, so keep your eyes peeled. If you want Toxic Rip, you better be grinding. And overall, put it this way guys, you're getting 15 million XP if you do every single challenge in the game from today. That's all the blues, all the greens and that, which is way over the figure you need to get to for 225, which is easy done. But that's, say if you don't do any of your blues, like this is what I do if you want a tip from me. So I don't do my blues, I just leave them and do them, let them happen naturally. They're all natural occurring things. They happen really natural. They're all natural quests. So I just let them happen naturally as I play the game throughout the season. I don't even really focus my purples. I keep them to the end of the season because I'm not too worried. And then my oranges, my legendaries, I do these because they've got a timer. I haven't done them yet. I'm going to do them tomorrow probably. They've got a timer, and that's the same with the ones down here with the commons. These have also got timers. Now, Supercharge wise is a question I get asked every single XP video. Just to clarify everyone, anyone interested in this, the way Supercharge works is it actually stacks your XP that you missed out on the previous day. So if you were not to do these challenges, you would then get a Supercharge worth the same amount of these, which would be 51,000. So you'd get 51,000 worth of XP of Supercharge, which just doubles quests and stuff, and it just allows you to kind of make up for these. But if you miss more than one day, people argue me with this all the time. There's no way of really proving it, but people say that it stacks even more than one day. I personally have never experienced that. There is always going to be that one person in the comments saying, Pat, my Supercharge is stacked for 100 days. It doesn't. I'm almost certain it doesn't. I missed like a week of playing once. My Supercharge did not stack for very long. It was done within a few games. So let me know in the comments your opinion on that. Also, creative. So earlier today, I was on creative building some stuff. You guys know I've been working on a few maps. I was not getting XP. I think they've turned off the creative XP for now when the season first launches, but I do suspect this will get re-added. I'm not too sure about the community creations. I have not played them this season yet. I will plan on playing them over the weekend though. There's some really cool stuff coming to them in the weekend. I don't want to spoil it too much. A little hint there. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, creative, keep your eyes on it. It sometimes gives you XP, it sometimes doesn't. I'll probably pin a comment if it starts giving me XP again. Last season it was given about 25k per 15 minutes, which was insane. And I think they'll turn it on mid-season or towards the end. So keep your eyes peeled on that. It's a good way of going AFK and farming XP. There are other methods in game as well to get XP, but for now, that's your overview of everything. It's been a very long video. I apologize for that, but I really do hope it has given you the overview you need to get to that max level. Thank you so much for everyone who has watched right until the very end. Don't forget to pop in code PostboxPat to your item shop. You know, it really does go a long way and help support the channel. Thank you anyone considering to do that when you're purchasing the Battle Pass or any skins. Thank you, honestly, it means so much. I am a #EpicGames partner, so thank you everyone. And also, much love and respect. Have a good day, and this is PostboxPat, signing out.